Episode 1, Thomas and the Brakevan. At the sheds that morning, all the engines were talking right before they get ready on their jobs. "I hope I don't get to pull trucks again," said Gordon. "They're always dirty, and they're very troublesome indeed." "At least I get to pull the express," said James. "Ha ha." "Be quiet," said Gordon. "Anyways, Thomas, do you know how to pull a long train without a brake van?" "Well, if you pull one freight car though, you don't really need a brake van. And with a long train, well, you really need a brake van because it will help slow down long trains without crashing. And, well, they brake and helps you slow down." "I see," said Gordon. "And I hope you can pull a very long train without a brake van, can you, Thomas?" "Well, of course I can." "Don't do it," said Duck. "I won't," said Thomas. "He's just messing with me." "Anyways, I'm not gonna do it, Gordon. Otherwise, we'll know what could happen." "I hope you checked the brake van properly." "The coupling seems fine," said Thomas. So Tom had told Thomas to pull some trucks today. Then Thomas set off. Thomas soon arrived at Wellsworth Station, and all his trucks were there, including a brake van at the end of the train. "Thank you for shunting the trucks for me, Edward." "You're welcome," said Edward. The brake van at the end of the train, his coupling, however, was a little bit old, and then the trucks were up to their devious tricks, and since they were gonna go bump Thomas, the brake van could uncouple while the trucks are gonna be bumping any second now. Soon Thomas began to set off, and the trucks, however, start bumping. "Ugh," said Thomas. "Stop doing that," and Thomas gave them a big bump. There was a lot of bumping going on here. And just then, all of a sudden, since the brake van at the end of the train's coupling was very old, the brake van was left behind. The station master shouted, but nor Thomas or the driver or fireman ever heard it. Thomas went through Henry's tunnel. The truck at the end of the train just heard a coupling snap, and then he noticed that the brake van was left behind, since there was a lot of bumping. And soon he whispered to the other trucks. They thought Thomas was the one who was responsible for this, and they are gonna get back at Thomas. Soon Thomas went to pop up at Gordon's hill. "Okay," said Thomas. "Don't play any tricks." "We won't," they said. Until, as Thomas reached at the top, the train, however, felt very heavy. "Oh," said Thomas. "Trucks, stop pulling back." "No, we're not." Then how come this is so heavy?" "Well, because you left the brake van behind." "What? You mean I left it at the..." Before Thomas could say anything, the trucks broke away. "See you at the bottom." And soon, they ran away. "Oh no, I gotta get after the trucks." "Oh dear, I shouldn't have left the brake van behind." "Ugh, silly trucks. I don't know why they're bumping so much." Edward was pumping along the track. He got the brake van that Thomas had left behind. Just then, he saw the trucks coming towards him. "Ah," said Edward. He shut his eyes. Luckily, they switched to a siren. And soon, the trucks crashed into the bumpers. Luckily, only 2 trucks had come off the track, and the other trucks were still alright. Soon, Thomas had gotten in the trucks, the ones that got into his siding. "Oh dear," said Thomas. The brake van's company must have been really old. And trucks, this is all your fault. You keep bumping on me." "Wait a minute. If it wasn't you, then..." "Oh yeah, right. We did bump a lot, do we? Which makes it so fun." "Be quiet," said Thomas. Oh man, what will Gordon say now? Said Edward. What is it? Oh yeah, thanks for getting me the brake van back. Thanks, you're welcome, said Edward, but that's not that. What do you mean? I think Gordon had seen everything. Where is he? Right in front of you. And Edward was right. Gordon was chuffing along the line. He saw everything, just like Edward said. Ha ha, said Gordon. You can't really pull a long train without a brake van, can you, Thomas? Heh, said the trucks. Be quiet, said Thomas. But Thomas knew now that he'll never make the same mistake again.